think it's time for some more car accessories. Ooh! So for today's video, guys, it is car accessory time today. But for today's car accessories, I'm actually going to be hopping over to Halfords and seeing what they have on offer. Today, we are going on a Halfords trip. The home of people like me, honestly. Let's go!
Halfords is a place that is very close to most people's hearts. It's probably where you got your first bike, and when you pass your driving test finally, you've either bought your car detailing products from there, or your windscreen wipers, or even your new car stereo. Halfords actually has a secret car accessory aisle. Well, I mean, it's not very secret, it's just a fucking aisle. But for today's video, we are going to see what they have on offer.
Boys, good old Halfords. Yay!
See?
Let's find some stuff to buy.
A few moments later.
I just spent £32 in Halfords. That is bloody ridiculous. And honestly, I got to the till and I just thought, I just look like the typical boy racer to buy these things. Bro, I got slits in my eyebrows, I got a dead trim, I'm driving a Fiat Punto. They're a cool variety of things, but yeah, I'm kind of gassed with it, you know. Let me do a quick little wheel spin out of it. Oh, stinky.
Alright then, guys, I know you guys are excited to see what I've got, yeah, Namos, look at me, I'm out here supporting your brand. I've just got some interior finish and protect. I'm expecting my interior to look extra juicy after this. So the first thing we've actually got that we're going to try out today from Halfords is actually this bloody aircon vent drink holiday holder. And why did I get this? It's because this drink holder right here is an absolute dickhead. Look at what it is. Look at that. Look. I mean, I'm just going to try it out and see what it's like, but let's go. Okay, I think it holds on like this. Let's have a little cheeky look. And boom. Let's see if it holds my drink now. Whoa, look at that! Look at that! And honestly, it's on the air vent. If I want a cold drink, I'll just pop the aircon on and Bob's your uncle. We've got a chill drink right there. Look at that! And I'll be whipping downtown. Got my drink here. I feel like I'm in a bloody spaceship with that. Jesus! That is possibly the best car accessory I've seen in a while. What is... Mate, I don't know why I'm so gassed by this bloody cup holder, but trust me, these cup holders they're not feeling me. The next car accessory is actually a £1 ice scraper, but like, bloody hell, it's an ice scraper. Look, boom, a squeegee and a little like demister kind of like rough foam thing. Gee, mate, it's an all-in-one, but £1. I just had to buy it because, like, I just had to. Now then, another must-have car accessory is actually the sponsors of today's video, CARISTA. And CARISTA have actually saved me with this Fiat Punto before because it actually told me that all 4 cylinders in this car was misfiring.
Oh my God!
Which would have been catastrophic to the engine. CARISTA is actually a car accessory that I keep in my car at all times. CARISTA is actually a OBD2 Bluetooth adapter that can do some pretty amazing things, even though it might look small. So once we actually plug this device into our OBD port, we can do some awesome things. One of the main amazing features of the CARISTA device is I can read check engine lights. So when a check engine light comes up on the car, of course we don't know what it is. So that's why we plug in that CARISTA and we can actually read exactly what that error code is and see if it's safe to keep driving or get it to a mechanic as soon as possible. The next thing you can do is actually something that is incredible on certain cars. We can actually unlock hidden features and customize this car to exactly how we like it. So some of the things we can actually customize include activating needle swiping on startup, which looks insane. Just a nice little unique thing. We can activate audible beeping when we lock the car, like this. And there is so many different options to choose from. It is insane. We can also perform DIY service procedures, and you can also monitor live data from the vehicle, so you can make sure that your car is running in tip-top shape. Now, if you guys are interested in this incredibly powerful device, then click the link in the description and use my discount code Michael25 for money off your device. They are honestly a must-have car accessory to have in your cars at all times. Links to this in the description. Let's move on to the next car accessory. But the next thing is something that is typical from Halfords. It is, of course, a Lynx air freshener thing. I've never seen this one before. It's a Lynx car air freshener. This is the coolest looking air freshener I've seen in a while. How do you open it? What? And this cost me like £5 or something, ridiculous. Right then, so we have to firstly unlock it from the bottom. Oh no, wait. This is a bloody mission and a half to get the air freshener to work. I'll just like stick it up on my bloody mirror links, Jesus. Oh, oh! Bro, it's like a rice pudding or something. It literally stinks like a 12-year-old's car in here. After Christmas. That's lit! That's actually really cool, Lynx. But gee, mate, it looks like a flipping futuristic grenade or something. Only problem with this stuff is it makes me bloody sneeze. But for £5, that's actually lit, and it doesn't take up. You know, like they usually come down off your mirror or something. This one just literally goes in your pocket or something, or anywhere you can put it, and that's it. Like, the next accessory was actually a £5 kick plate. They're not the best quality because they actually flip and bend, but this surface is a little bit curved, so I'll give them that. They don't even look too bad though, and the main thing is they keep your paint from being kicked up and destroyed. The next thing is something that is perfect for the winter. I saw this in Halfords, but it was like 100 quid. So I bought it off eBay for like 70 quid. This is actually an aircon recharger. So what this does, if your aircon is basically blowing out warm air or not as cold as it should be, you buy this beautiful bottle right here. It looks like some wine or something. Ooh. And you recharge the aircon and it'll be cold again. Woo! Look at that. I can't lie, that did look smooth in my head. So then, we're actually going to be filling up the Scirocco's aircon because, baby, I want this to be ice cold. You know that guy who says he drinks a bottle of water and then he says freeze in The Incredibles? I need it to be that cold. Freeze. So we're going to pop the bonnet. Right, so we come over to the low pressure port. This is all different on other people's cars. Unscrew this little tab right here. Pop that to the side. Hopefully we don't drop it in the great beyond. Like so. Bloody, I feel like I'm gonna get frostbite in here. Bro, I only added a little bit, and wow, it's freezing. I mean, it might be the weather, but jeez, it is nice in here now. If you guys never thought about doing this, 100% do it. I've also done it in my Fiat just now as well, and that is freezing. I filled it up so much because it was so empty. But honestly, in the summer, oh, we're gonna be whipping with the AC on, trust me. Right then, so the next car accessory is actually in the Punto. Let's take a look. So then, inside the Fiat Punto, it is an absolute pigsty in here. So, I've actually got something that will handle it. This is actually kind of like a joke now that I think about it. Because it's a lot smaller than it looked in the pictures. I've got some dog poo bags, apparently. I've actually got a flipping bin. That's lit. We can fit about one McDonald's wrapper in there. You can't even get that in. It's like those handbags that those girls use on their night out. Like, what does that even carry? Like a bloody lipstick? Like, is that it? Now that's unfortunately an L for me because that is just too small to fit anything in. I couldn't even poo in this and it wouldn't overflow. So unfortunately, guys, it looks like the floor is always going to be my bin until I find a bin big enough. Now then, the next tiny little car accessory, which isn't really a car accessory, but is a car accessory. And there it is. Wow. So this right here is actually a cigarette lighter splitter, and that is it. Wow. So what this tiny little device does is, when you actually have a cigarette lighter, you plug this into the cigarette lighter, and it sits like that, really nice and flush. That's why it's so small. And you actually have two USB ports. But my idea with this is, because I don't want anything running out of there, no cables or anything, I'm going to close that. And I've actually got a cigarette lighter down here, and I'm going to plug this one This is perfect filming, isn't it? I'm gonna plug the new one in so that I can have 2 USBs in there instead of 1. So we actually have now 1 USB port for free, but obviously, what is that for? Now, if you're not a silly boy, and you know, this is a new kind of car for me, I don't have one thing in there that I have in every single one of the other cars. And that is, of course, RGB footwell lights. These are just a must. And we're going into winter, so it is always going to be dark. You get about 2 minutes of daylight. Once you have these in your car, you will never go back, trust me. There you go! The RGBs are shining from down here and up there. So at night, this is gonna be proper vibey. It's looking vibey today, baby! So using the remote, we can turn the brightness up, we can change the colors. Woo! But yeah, guys, unfortunately, that is the end of today's video. The only thing else I got from Halfords is this demister pad. Overall, I think Halfords actually banged it. They got some quality stuff, you know, and useful stuff as well. The aircon is also blasting some cool air, which is lovely. I mean, this bin's a bit wank, isn't it? Like, that could just go in the bin. So anyway, guys, hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. Follow me on Instagram at _OtherStuff. Subscribe if you are new, and I will see your faces in my next video. Wow.